So, why do you do what you do? Have you ever asked yourself this question? We are doing something or the other all the time. But do we ever ask ourselves, why are we doing what we are doing? Or what's the energy behind it? So, I'll talk in this video about four energies or four motivations that motivate generally most human beings. These are the four motivations. So, what are these four motivations? The first motivation is, and I'm giving these categories my own names, it's called enjoy life. We all want to enjoy life, to experience pleasure. As children, we naturally gravitate towards what gives us pleasure, gratification, whether it's good food, whether it's sensory pleasures. Not just sensory pleasures, we also get emotional pleasure when somebody loves us, understands us. All those are, it gives you a good feeling. So that's the first motivation, where we want to move in the direction of where we feel pleasure or enjoyment. And that's one motivation, which is to enjoy life. The second motivation is to do well in life. Now, what do I mean by doing well in life? Which means to do well in life in terms of doing well as far as your finances are good, having a good job, maybe a good business, maybe having a house of your own, maybe a car, maybe settling down in life, um, nice fancy vacations. So all those things about a material existence, which sometimes which gives you predictability in your life, and that's about doing well in life. And a large portions of most people's life is all about trying to secure themselves in a financial sense. So that's the second motivation, which is to do well in life. The third motivation is to lead a moral life. Now, what do I mean by that? As we grow, as we mature, then we feel that just trying to secure ourselves is not enough. We want to also contribute. We also want to give back, which means we want to live not just based on what I can get, but also based on values, morals, ethics, honesty, not cheating, being kind to others, sharing with others. Those are the fundamentals of living a moral life. And that's the third motivation. And then the fourth motivation, which is the last motivation, and this motivation is perhaps the rarest in the motivation. If I were to make the motivation as a mountain, then this motivation is right at the top and at the peak, and very few people have this motivation, which is to um, realize I am life, or to realize that you are life. Now, what do I mean by that? Very few people have this motivation to realize, to understand who they are truly, and not just from a personality identity perspective, but really get to the core of their existence. And the question which exemplifies this search is called, who am I? I want to really understand, who am I? And that's the fourth motivation. And people who have this strong sense of wanting to really figure the mystery of life, why am I here? What's the purpose of life? These people are called seekers. So these are the four motivations. The first is to enjoy life. The second is to do well in life. The third is to lead a moral life. And the fourth is realize you are life. So these are the four motivations. And what I'm sharing is not something new. This is part of Indian philosophical thought since ages. And this is called the four Purusharthas, which essentially means the four human efforts. And they are Dharma, Artha, Kaam, and Moksha. Dharma is to lead a moral life. Arth is to do well in life. Calm is to enjoy life. And the fourth is moksha, is to realize you are life, or what's the meaning of life. So, why I'm sharing this is because you can ask yourself, what is the motivation that really fuels me? What is it that drives me? Is it Dharma, Artha, Kaam, Moksha? Which one is driving? Because based on whatever is driving your life, that is where That will determine the quality of your life. That will determine the kind of experiences that you get. So it's good to ask yourself, and also these motivations keep changing over our lifetime as we age, perhaps. Or for some people, their motivation is one throughout their life. Motivation is the fuel that runs our life, gives us the energy to do what we do. At the same time, it's also the inner compass which guides the direction in which our life goes. So you need to be aware what is your fuel and what is your inner compass and what motivates you. Namaste. Thank you.